Hello friends, we are going to create another awesome Tailwind site in this project. So this is the site with very good navbar and this animated thing is there with a very good logo. So let's get started and create this site. Okay, so I'm in a folder in which I will do make mkdir beautiful tailwind I will do, and then cd to it, and then npm init -y, so that everything is with the y. Okay, so after that, okay, let's go to our Tailwind installation site. So what to do there? So Tailwind CSS installation. So installation, as they have told, we have to install this first. So there is a lot of things involved in the Tailwind installation, so we have to do those things. So I'm here and installation I have done for these packages which are required. After that, what we are going to do, we are going to just run this npx tailwind css init. Okay, so I'm here, npx tailwind css init I have done. So it's created. Now it's time to go to our VS Code. And open our VS Code. Now we have to create the structure. Okay, so let's create the structure. So there will be a public folder. Inside that, everything will be there. So new folder which is public. Inside that, we will have a images folder, and inside the public we'll have a index.html and styles.css, and we'll have a src folder again in the root, and in this src folder we'll again have the styles.css. Okay, let's fill the image folder with the image, a beautiful image. I'm already, so we'll have this image. Okay, we'll have this image. So now what to do? Now in the styles.css, in the src folder, we'll put the tailwind config, and it will automatically filled in our main styles.css folder. That's what tailwind do. So what we need to do, what this things we'll take, and src, make sure you're in the src one. So I'm here, so save it. Okay, so after that I have to go to my package.json, and instead of this test I have to, anyways that doesn't do anything. Where is it? Okay, let's leave it. They have a different process, so we will follow a bit different process, which is giving the script here in Tailwind. So let's give the script. So it is build css and then Tailwind CSS. This is scripts we have. Now we'll go back to the terminal and we will run and pm run build css, and done. It is done. Now the main thing which we need to do to check everything is working is coming to this. See, this is styles.css. We didn't put anything, but see, everything is filled. The whole of Tailwind code is filled. That means our code is working now. Okay, so now back to our index.html. Let's create our HTML. So this is there, beautiful Tailwind link. So link we have to do this one only. Link CSS. It is not style, it is styles.css. H1. Beautiful Tailwind site. I am opening it with live server and it is showing h1 as like this. So that means Tailwind is installed. Actually the h1 with Tailwind generally shows like this only. It is not like a real big h1 because we have to style it further with the classes. Okay, I have something else also running. Okay, no problem. Now we will create our navigation bar first. Okay, so let us first take some image also for the navigation bar, and again we will go to that Tailwind, good Tailwind size, hero icons.dev. Now let's take some for this. Let's find out something good. This is looking good. Desktop. Copied as SVG. Yeah, I need it as SVG only. So the body, let's remove this thing. We don't require this thing. Nav. Let's have a div first, and inside the div, let me first paste the SVG. I paste the SVG. Let's add some Tailwind classes here. Class equal to flex, justify between px 24 h 16 items center. Okay, just as in the previous project, flex means the flex bar, justify between means justify contain space between, px 24 means padding left and padding right of 6 rem. You can see all of this on the Tailwind side. h12 is for height, and 16 doesn't means that 16, it is 4 rem. Okay, and item center means align item center. So Tailwind, but the best thing which I like about Tailwind is that a lot of CSS things we put, means like that CSS we are going to use like this, and the naming are also like that. It is not like Bootstrap, like ready-made everything comes. You have to use it. You have to know your CSS. The best thing is that. Okay, so div is there. Save it. Okay, so this is done. Desktop is done. again a div will be done, and then let's put an anchor tag with hash home class equal to text excel px4 about blog contact let's see how does it looks. Yeah, it is looking good. Now let's create a login button. Text excel px4 text excel is the size of our text, px4 is again padding thing. px4 means padding left and padding right. Text excel means font size and line height, both are included. Okay, so then we'll create a bg green, and green will take 600, bg green 600, py2 text white, and hover effect also we can give from here, hover bg green 800, login. Now we have a nice login button also, and on navbar is completed. We can do one more thing. See, this is looking very small, and I can do 12. See, it will become large. So I know this one is coming from here. So this is done. Now our navbar is completed. Now we will complete our header component. Okay. Header flex justify between items center empty 28, and it will have a div class equal to pl20 w3y5. So let us understand this all. We know what is this. Empty is margin top, 28 means margin top 7 rem, pl20 means padding left 5 rem, and this w dash 3y5 it means width of 60%. Okay, so we'll have two things like this, w dash. So we're dividing it into two parts, width of 60% and width of 40%. So for that another div will be there, and here it will be 2 by 5 Okay, and then h1 will be there. It will contain welcome to awesome CSS website. Okay, so in this h1 we'll give class equal to text for Excel. Again, the text size we are increasing, and this awesome CSS will give the span awesome CSS class equal to text green 600 font bold. So we are changing the color in the mid of it. Okay, so this is what we are doing. So let me save it and let's see it is like this awesome CSS website. Okay, let's add the image also, then we will come to know a bit more here. img src images, we will go person coding, let me save it and see the image have come. Okay, so now h1 is there, and we will have a paragraph tag after that. A paragraph tag class equal to empty means margin top of 4 exactly doesn't is a 4 thing. So instead of some dummy text, let's have some good text. Okay, like this. Now we'll have some buttons. Button, it will be subscribe and button connect with us, class equal to bg green 600 px2 py2 text white rounded and similarly class equal to bg gray 300 px2 py2 mt4 ml4 rounded. Okay, so save it. Now if I come back, see what is there. The site is almost complete, but we can leave it here also. But what we are going to do, we are going to add a bit of animation to it, and that is from animate dot style site. We're going to add this animation to the site. Animate.css, this is a very good animation is there, and as they have told, we have to include this inside our head tag. Okay, so we will include it here. Now as per the documentation only, we just have to include it, and whatever we want to animate, we have to add some classes. So this awesome CSS is there. Okay, so here we are going to add the animation awesome CSS. So see, we have to add like this, animate. So let me copy this, but I'm not going to use this bounce animation anyways, and header is there. Okay, we'll add it here. I'll use something known as jack in the box animation. Similarly, this images is there. I will animate again here. Okay, so I'm come here, paste this, animate, and it will be fade in, and I want to animate it later on. Animate underscore first, that first animation should go, then this animation should come. Delay 1 sec. Okay, let me save it. If we come back and refresh it, see, our site is working perfectly. This is coming first, then after that this will come, and this is sort of fading, but this will come in a title bar. So this is how it is done, and this completes our small beautiful landing page with Tailwind CSS. Hope you like this. So please do subscribe to my channel so that I can produce more videos like this. Thank you.